Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about all the new campaigns that just kicked in with the coming quote-unquote maintenance, because for those who didn't know, there actually wasn't any maintenance. All the changes just happened live, which was actually pretty awesome to see. But before we jump into the rest of the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so the very first thing I want to talk about is, of course, the new limited time quest over here. There is a new LTQ called Zenith Firefight. This does support up to 8 players, however the main selling point is, of course, enable all ship matchmaking. So if you do want to play with your friends on other ships, you're able to queue up here. So far it seems like there aren't any hiccups at the moment, but then again, you know, I'm sure a lot of people don't even know that the LTQ is up yet, because usually they're used to waiting for maintenance to finish. However, it just kicked in at like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. my time. So yeah, it's been up for a while already. But nevertheless, if you want to queue up with your friends on other ships, what you want to do is you want to enable all ship matchmaking and then also type in a password. So for example, let's say the password is banana. You're going to type in banana in all lowercase or uppercase, whatever you want. You can display matchmaking word if you want. That simply just shows you what the password is. If you just untick it, you just see a bunch of stars. So it's really up to you. And then you click set, and the other people on other ships do the exact same thing, and you will be able to queue together. Now, if you don't care about any of that and you just want to matchmake with random players, all you got to do is check enable all ship matchmaking, click set, and you will be sent into queue. Now, if the server starts pooping itself, let's say, you know, the whole nameless city scenario happens again, where the servers are just absolutely crapping themselves and there's lag and console players can't even connect and all that stuff, all you need to do is simply click on configure matchmaking settings and start, and untick enable all ship matchmaking. This means you will only be placed with other players that are on the same ship, and that usually resolves 90% of all the lag issues. Sometimes the servers, especially when they haven't had maintenance in a while, such as our current situation, sometimes it goes to overdrive mode and everything goes to crap. So if you are experiencing any lag issues, just disable all ship matchmaking and you will be fine. However, you know, if there are no problems, well, you know, just keep this checked then. Now, of course, we need to talk about the loot. So the loot is a bunch of Exalia weapons. So if you are looking for an Exalia weapon because you watched yesterday's video, then this is a really good place to get a bunch of Exalia weapons, because it's literally a boss rush. They're just bosses, bosses, bosses. You keep killing them really, really quickly, and it's really fun. So I do recommend farming this for your Exalia weapon as well as your stasis armors if you don't have them already. There are the weapon camos as well. As you can see, there is a, I don't even know what this is, but this is a weapon camo. And then you've got HAL finales. That's not too bad. I know HAL finales are relatively easy to get, and you know, they're probably not worth that much money right now, but nevertheless, it's still considered a high-end capsule or high-end augment, so it is pretty nice that we can still obtain these. Mars updaters, you can never go wrong with Mars bars, as well as add preset skills level 1. A lot of people have been sleeping on this. It's a free fixa level 1 on all of your weapons as well as all of your armors, and remember, you can keep re-rolling the armor and weapon until you get the right fixa that you actually want. So these are incredibly valuable because you can burn through a lot of these if you're trying to get for a very specific fixa. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Shadowblade Knights AC scratch. This one actually really surprised me. When I watched the NGS headline, I wasn't too impressed by the outfits. They were like, okay, they look pretty cool, but you know, it's nothing crazy. But now that I actually see them in game, when you pair the normal outfit over here, don't be deceived, this cape is part of the base wear. It's not actually the outerwear. You need to pair it with the Dia Cape T2 over here in order to get the full look. And with the full look together, it actually looks pretty badass. Now, you know, there is some clashing over here since my color scheme is more of a blue, so it doesn't look very good with black and red. However, they do have a variation over here of a white version, so let's go with the white version actually right here. So if we go white and blue, it does look a little bit better. I think you're gonna have to recolor the cape itself because there are only 2 different colors for the capes at the moment. There is the Type 2 outer, which is the red colored one, and then there is the variation, which is a white colored. However, I'm pretty sure you could probably recolor these and then just change the color to, you know, blue or whatever color that you want in order to match your base wear, because as you can see, there are a lot of different base wears to pair this with. But nevertheless, the cape does look freaking awesome, so I really do like this cape. Now, other than the outfits themselves, there are 2 weapon camos that I want to point out. Unfortunately, it does not work with katanas. I am very, very sad about this because these weapons look absolutely awesome over here. So there is the Finster Ritter as well as the Dunkel Ritter. They both look really, really clean. The Dunkel one if you're going for a white and blue theme, and then the Finster if you're going with a black and red theme. So they both look really, really awesome. However, they only work with Partisan, Double Saber, as well as Soaring Blades. So that is the only downside. You know, you're gonna need to use one of these 3 weapons in order to utilize this awesome looking weapon camo. And last but not least, I do want to remind everyone that we do have a new season of the Mission Pass. We're currently on season 36 now. However, if you did not redeem all of your items from the previous season, season 35, as you can see, I have not received all of these items yet. You can click up here in the current season, which is season 36. You simply just go back to the previous season and you'll be able to redeem all of your rewards just like that. So as you can see here, I received all of my different rewards from season 35 because I forgot to do that. So if you did forget to redeem all the rewards, it's perfectly fine. You can still go back to the previous season. However, you won't be able to progress through the previous season anymore. So let's say that you stopped at tier 35. You will not be able to redeem any of the rewards from 36 onwards because, well, you know, it's a little bit too late. The season has already ended. So I do recommend people to stay on top of things and complete season 36 as quickly as possible, as there are a ton of free cosmetic items, including this Motion Idol Flower Petals B, which actually looks super, super nice. As you can see the animation right here, you actually step on a blue petal or blue flower, which is really, really nice. So definitely a lot of really cool stuff. There's a lot of cast parts in this one for once. So hopefully some of these cast parts actually look good. All my cast mains out there, you guys can let me know in the comment section below.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.